holiday gift podcast segment.
Holiday like a white
seasons.
elephant.
That's not what you mean.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can do that, though. That's not what I was thinking. I mean,
You mean
I'm not
like
opposed to it.
you mean like the season's best gifts?
Yeah,
or
like a
whatever.
gift guide or some shit. Like you
A
find,
gift guide.
Yeah, we all find like some shit online
that'd
and then
be-
get back next week and be
No,
like,
that'd
yo,
be-
you see this fucking crazy shit I found?
That'd be funny as fuck. I'm about that.
Like a white elephant.
Like a white elephant.
we
wait.
could get each other presents.
Wait,
you fucking
so who am I buying a gift for?
no one.
We gotta draw from a hat.
God damn you.
I hope I get Zach.
Is there a free
You know
space?
shitty-
We drop
you
in the
imagine-
hat.
Can you imagine, because it's just three of us, like I get Zach, Zach gets me, and then you just buy yourself something?
Like, cool.
Like, this is shitty.
Nice. Ideal.
This is
Just
shitty.
what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing.
Fucking white elephant.
Can you imagine doing a white elephant with three like close friends and you get someone like a gift card? Like you can't muster a fucking present. Like I just figured Amazon, you know, it's
No,
like whatever.
You get anything you want on there.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
good.
You get your own dumb gift. Are you guys done shopping?
No.
Excuse me? It's not even December.
I'm surprisingly done shopping.
About halfway.
I just gotta buy.
Fucking
I just
A.
gotta buy weed for people. It's been crazy.
I got a cool gift for my sister, I think.
Really?
'Cause she has like a fish tank.
Well, don't tell her in case she listens.
She does not. She has like a fish tank that plays music when she goes to bed. And she's 10 now, and it's like on the fritz sometimes.
On
And
the
I
fritz.
wonder if she's maybe gonna like age out of it or whatever. So I got her like this thing that projects like stars on
Yo,
the
that's
ceiling because she always puts up like LED lights anyway. So I'm like, this thing
That's
projects
cool.
stars.
I have one of those.
So then it's a Bluetooth speaker. So then that way she has an Amazon Echo in there. But sometimes if she talks to it, it'll like pick up the one in the kitchen or whatever and fuck up. So then this way she's got her own thing. And then it also has like 10 preset sounds in it, like her fish tank or whatever. So if she kind of ages
white
out of
noise or
that,
whatever.
yeah, she can just use this thing.
See, now that's cool.
I thought that was good.
That I like.
I haven't gotten shit.
My brother, I go, Mom, here's $30. You get him something and put my name on it. That's what we've done for the past couple of years.
God.
Here's $30.
Just get him like a Mets baseball or something.
No. I don't feed in. I still to this day don't even believe he likes sports.
Really?
It's just a talking point.
It's just a thing. My dad likes sports. He'll literally go
I
from
had
like
that.
getting chewed out by my mom and answer a phone call from my dad and pick up the phone being like, "What happened last night? I mean, he blew it." Like, doesn't like no whole just
I had that when I was a kid. Like, 'cause I don't really watch sports or anything, but my brother was a big Notre Dame fan, and like he moved when I was young, so like I really didn't have like a big relationship with him. But I remember him always being like a Notre Dame fan.
fighting Irish.
Whole life just being like, "Fuck yeah, Notre Dame's playing." You know, never watched a game.
Not
Never fucking-
Irish.
No, not Irish. Can give a fuck about sports.
It's crazy to be like an Irish or a not Irish Notre Dame fan
Yeah.
who with like no relation to football or
No.
geography or whatever. You know,
No.
just
So like, who gives?
decide it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, nah, I'm a Notre Dame fan.
should worry about that. Yankee hats abroad always or something.
You see a lot of the Yankees fans. Ever since the Cubs
I don't
won
know if
too,
they're
you see a lot of
necessarily
like,
fans.
Yeah.
well, that's what I mean. Yeah, you see a lot of
fashion
Yeah.
statement.
yeah.
I think that's a large part of
Yeah.
it. That
But it's shitty because it's like, hey, fuckhead. Like, especially here where it's like you basically, a Sox logo is cool. It's not like you're fucked in some
right,
area
yeah.
with a
No,
bad
but I feel
logo.
like you just see like a lot of
Not like
like
you're from-
LA, you see a lot of Chicago, you see a lot of fucking New York, and then
Yeah.
I feel like the other shit's like who's like popping
Mid.
off this season.
I'm gonna be a blue Dodgers hat guy.
This fucking asshole.
a blue Dodgers hat guy.
Yeah,
Flat brim.
yeah.
Ooh.
Fitted.
Sticker on.
Fitted.
Sticker
Sticker on.
on?
Sticker's always on.
Ooh.
Sticker's always on.
Got the fucking tag on it still and
Fuck
everything.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna be walking into places, crip walking.
Nice.
It's gonna be nice.
I
Big
haven't worn
baseball
a
fan.
flat brim hat since like fucking middle school, I feel.
I never liked them. It was just that I didn't like the like adjustable hats of the day.
I don't like.
I feel like they're better now.
Right.
They're just
Once they became like
creepy, man.
snapbacks, yeah, they like figured them out.
I can't wear a snapback. I can't wear those hats that like
No, not with a thing there.
have the thing where it's like the
Yeah,
it's like,
not
it's like
that,
it comes to
sorry.
the point here.
Yeah,
I don't fuck
that.
with that.
Not about that. At
Weird.
All. No.
Makes my head look.
They just have
fucking
like
huge.
a lot of options. I feel like before it was like the adjustable one meant it was like a fucking loose fitted thing
Mhm.
that you like fastened in the back. So I went fitted to avoid that. But now you have like 15 different fucking options. It's
Yeah.
like a dad hat.
I like a 5-panel,
Yeah, there's that. There's 6-panel.
6-panel,
what?
like a 5-panel, like the ones that
I
are.
got all sorts of hats, man.
It's like a dome. I don't know. It's like it fits different.
Yeah, it's just like the construction of
Yeah.
that. It's like
The way the head.
it looks more square than circular almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
You
Like
the
more
squares?
angled off.
It's like I guess you'd call it like a skater hat.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see, like,
I got
like
something
something like that, where it's like a
Like
strap back.
boxier.
Yeah.
How are you on the netted trucker hats?
That's not
Eh.
my jam.
Nah.
I mean, I have one, but like if I'm not like on a boat or doing some like country shit,
It's
I'm
a
not wearing
vibe,
it.
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. If I'm not drinking like if I'm not
Some
drinking
Busch
all
Lights,
day, yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
You're making a decision when you put. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like one of those. It's like
Yeah.
if I put a tracksuit on,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I know what I'm getting up to today.
Yeah.
Like
Selling cocaine.
I'm doing drugs.
Yeah, like
I'm
I have
not working.
Like I have a real tree camo hat. Like that I exclusively wear in Michigan when we're drinking all day and like driving 4-wheelers. Like that's my Michigan hat.
That's
I
understandable.
would never wear that hat here. Like never in my life you'll catch me in real tree.
Yo, if we go to Egypt, I'm getting like a Nigel Thornsberry
Yeah.
safari outfit.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I
This
love how you go
podcast
to
ends-
Nigel Thornsberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you go with?
I don't fucking just archaeologists or fucking.
Made up.
I don't know if I would do a safari hat or if I would do a full like headdress type like Egyptian fucking
Oh, the
wrap
wrap?
thing. Yeah, like the wrap thing with like the fucking shit that comes out the sides.
I would like a rap.
I like
think-
to think. I like to imagine showing up in full safari gear and then being so taken in by locals that eventually I just start wearing.
Like, oh, you discovered it? Like, let
Yeah.
me rap you.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't that idea
Yeah.
get your dick hard? Just walking in and being like, I know there's a fucking,
Pushing on walls and shit.
I know there's a passage here somewhere. Yo, that's what they were saying.
How'd they get
because
this sarcophagus?
the sarcophagus in the king's chamber, they said that it's too big to get through any of the hallways.
It's
So
too
how did
big.
they get it in there? Well, A, you could build a fucking pyramid around it. That doesn't make much fucking sense because it was
Wrong.
already wrong. Thank you, Don. So option 2, much more likely. Sarcophagus got in there through yet undiscovered passageways, aka the labyrinth from the Sphinx to the pyramid.
Because it wouldn't fit in the front door.
So
Correct.
you gotta put it in the back.
They don't want you to excavate that shit. It's wild, bro. It's absolutely wild.
I don't get it.
I got
What was the Russian dude, the savant?
Well, one
So
thing,
You want to hear
Savant.
some,
Real
you want to
quick.
hear some crazy shit?
I got to look into it, but I heard that it's Americans puppeting Egyptian government
Yeah,
that's telling them to not.
Zawahi can still
Yeah.
get fucked, but
Yeah, we can't say what we want to say on air, but I mean,
no, because we do want to.
if what happened happens,
in
whatever.
Egypt.
Yeah, I want. Yeah,
We're going
Good-
to Egypt.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not.
and we're not going to do anything bad.
No, we're gonna fucking. I'm just going to see the sights, take in the culture, and
I'm
see
a
what kind of a
morally-
beautiful country.
Superior human.
Yeah,
It'd be like a red flag as soon as we like book tickets.
maybe red flag. Maybe red flag. I'd be so upset. We'd have to drive it. We'd have to drive it. We'd fly into fucking Morocco.
I
We'd
would
drive to Egypt.
Karen out. I'd be like, "What do you mean?"
What do you? What the fuck are you talking about? I can't come to Egypt. You insane
Because
person.
I'm a white man, I can't come to Egypt. I'm gonna wear the fucking sheets or whatever.
You know what's funny? It's actually not that expensive to go to Egypt.
I feel
the
like
mo-
after COVID,
What's
it helped out.
not that expensive?
the most expensive thing is that plane ticket, which is like
$1,000.
it's
isn't
like
it?
$1,000 to like
That's ex-
1,400. It's expensive, but
Right
once
there.
you get there, but dude, you're going to fucking eat. You're flying to the other side of the world. Once you get there, like hotel rooms, I found a hotel view. Like literally, your balcony walks out straight at the Sphinx. It's fucking looking at you. Pyramids, $30 a night.
I can't wait to go to Egypt with you guys and then see this man try to eat something.
Oh,
It's
It's
gonna
like,
be
where's
fine.
the McDonald's?
Yeah, exactly. They got McDonald's. It's fine.
yeah. There's a Pizza Hut right next to the.
Yeah, I
Sphinx.
always see the Pizza Hut picture. I'm fine.
Yeah. I'll be trying some local cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
I would love it, man.
Yeah, and I'll
Whatever the
fucking
fuck they got.
dip
Eat
one
sand
thing
in
off
some
your
hummus
plate.
or something.
I'm down to try whatever the
How
fuck
long
they
is a
got.
flight to Egypt? That's what I want to look up.
16 hours.
Do you think so?
That's my guess.
God, that would be terrible.
No.
Do you understand how
14.
comatose one would have to be to get on this flight?
I usually get pretty fucked up before a flight, so I mean,
Dude, it'd be
it don't really
fucking
matter.
rough.
Yeah, I'd stash a couple. I'll tell myself that I'll be able to stash a couple.
Chicago.
Did you give me
to-
those
jelly beans.
pills?
What?
The CBD pills?
Probably.
Because on
Wow.
my wedding day, like there were just pills on my bed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
You
did.
never said anything about it. I keep forgetting to bring them up.
Yeah, I did launch them into your room. That's true.
We can get
What the
a.
fuck are these?
Yeah,
They got a straight through flight.
That's fine.
It's 14 hours.
That's not.
that is what I changed my guess to. You heard it. 14 hours.
That's
14.
not horrible. I mean, I could.
That's rough, man.
Right.
Look at this.
But
Look
like,
at this. Look at this. Here's a 40-hour flight.
Yeah. See,
What?
that's horrible. I'm sure it's like a hell of a lot cheaper, right?
Look at this. 9:45 p.m. Land 10:20 p.m. +2. So I assume that's +2 days.
What?
Could you imagine?
Oh, overnight layover. That's what it is. That's what it is. You have an overnight layover. No,
Just
we
in
want,
the air for 40 hours.
we want straight
Disgusting.
through. Look at this, straight through. Yeah, 14-hour flight.
Going to the fucking moon in the fucking
you'd have
airplane
to-
for 40 hours.
I don't. The thing is, I don't think we can bring weed. Like, I don't think that's.
I'm not fucking with droogs.
No,
in
you would
Egypt.
die.
Yeah.
Loading up on pills, and you guys have to make sure I don't die on the plane. But I'll just sedate
I'm
myself.
sure they'll have like opium.
We'll
or,
drink.
What do
Oh,
you
that'd
drink?
be
What's
sick.
the thing? Not Kush. It's like a type of weed or something.
Sheesh.
Oh,
No.
um,
Hash.
Hashish. Yeah, hash. Don't they have that over there?
I'm sure. What's the weed laws in Egypt?
Death,
Yeah,
Let's see.
I
Weed.
don't fuck around with
Laws in.
murder,
yeah, all that shit
eye
over
for an
there.
eye.
Let's see. Weed laws in Egypt. Cannabis is illegal. It is.
Sick.
Go figure. I think it's
It is
crazy.
widely used, but not publicly. Law
Wow.
enforcement's often.
That shit is.
Law enforcements are often particularly lax when it comes to cannabis smokers.
Yeah, probably not with the Wilos.
Also a part of common culture in this country for many people.
Hashish.
That ain't bad. I might bring a cart. I don't know.
Pull a Brittany Griner.
That's true.
That's what she thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we can also conjure up something down there.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm
Or
gonna
just
be like,
drink.
give me a bottle of wine. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna drink this warm bottle of
I
wine in
guess
the
that's true.
desert.
Yeah, we just drink it in the
This
desert.
is another thing to buy weed there, though, versus bringing weed.
Yeah.
We'll just do canned wine, bro. It'll be fine.
Toilet
Canned
wine.
wine. Can you imagine
Perfect for
getting
hand
fucked up?
gestures.
Imagine getting fucked up on
Fighting.
canned wine. Just
In the desert.
drinking,
Canned wine,
drinking-
camel's milk.
drinking hot
Cool.
wine in the hot desert.
Doesn't it sound like a good time just getting lost in the pyramids?
I would
with
fucking
a
love it,
bottle
man.
of wine.
Bro, my sister's my sister's friend, her sister went to Egypt. They just got back. They did like a fucking week. Saw all the temples, fucking did a tour. It was fucking crazy.
Bro, for some of the
Rode
smaller
camels.
pyramids, you get to have them like to yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Like the big one, like the
Like you
Giza
rent it out,
Plateau.
or just people
No,
in
like
there?
it's just not as popular, I guess. Everyone goes to Giza. So if you go to like some of the smaller ones, like you
Yeah.
just get to fucking walk around
She was
in there
showing-
by yourself.
She was showing pictures of she went to like Hatshepsut's like temple, and then she went to like another like smaller temple. But yeah, like the pictures, there was like in her selfies, it was like her, and then like there was like one dude in the
Right.
background,
Oh,
or
I'm
like
sure I'm sure every temple has one
Right,
guy
right.
still.
yeah,
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
It
ISIS
didn't-
come around.
it didn't look crowded. Like even the pyramid, like she had pictures of like the entire pyramid, and there was nobody there. Like it didn't look crowded.
Wow.
Would you be interested at all? And this is kind of the opposite of what you're saying. This does seem a little more crowded, but it is closer. The Mexican pyramids.
I would fucking, dude, I would love to fucking go.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Teotihuacan.
Eat some
Quetzalcoatl.
Mexican food.
Mm-hmm. I would go.
That shit is
see,
bumping, though.
here's
That
the-
shit is
It does look
bumping.
crowded, which could work in our favor because we wouldn't get fucking murdered because it is right next to Mexico City. So I don't know how you get there without dealing with like.
Well, let's think like.
I don't know.
Spanish. No Spanish.
No,
here
we don't
at
speak
all.
Spanish.
Like, we would,
yeah, we don't.
I don't
mean,
get how that.
We could
works.
probably like figure it out with Google Translate and shit, but like flying into like
Oh, no,
Mexico
we'd be able
City.
to like get around and everything.
Yeah.
But once we're in there and I see like some guy who's trying to take advantage of me, who I think is
Yeah.
a cab driver, like,
Yeah.
well, just take me where I think I want to
Unless
go.
unless they had it to where like we could sign up for like a tour where you stay near the pyramids where it's walking distance and we could just go there every day for like 3 days.
I don't think there's a hotel walking distance to the pyramids.
Yeah, I
Sadly.
don't know. Bro, I fucking saw this bitch.
Oh yeah, she got.
She's
fucked
Mexican.
up.
She's a resident of Mexico. I thought
shit.
I thought she was a big dumb white tourist.
Either way,
She's the big dumb bitch.
just a big dumb bitch who thought that she was so far away and nothing mattered, and then she got down close.
And these people,
That motherfucking mob mentality.
So like, you're not allowed to walk on that one.
no, definitely not.
I feel like that's crazy.
Where is this?
too.
This is Chichen Itza, right? Yeah, Mayan. Yeah, look at that. She's getting fucked up. What a dumb
I mean,
bitch.
like, yeah, bro.
She's fucking ugly too. She looks like a foot.
It's fucking old as shit. You can't be fucking with that.
So crazy. Look at him
You
throwing
should
water
be
on
thankful
her.
that
Good.
it's just water. No one like fucking like.
I was gonna say, you're
Clock
lucky
her
you
ass.
had like the type of people who went to go see the fucking pyramid
Yeah, the
and not a
respectful
different
ass-
crowd. If that's
yeah.
a sports fucking, you
Dude,
know, where
she's walking out of there. She's not walking out of there. She's getting
Yeah.
stretchered out.
yo,
I wonder what was in that temple up top.
because it's like no one's boozed up there. If people were boozed up,
Yeah.
she's fucking dead.
Dr. Dre beats, but they're medieval.
But I think like, but I think a flight
It
to
wasn't terrible.
a flight to Mexico is probably $1,000.
Fuck no.
How much is a flight to
Fuck
Mexico?
no,
What's
bro.
a flight to Mexico?
Why
It's
would
a
the
couple
flight to
$100
Mexico
bucks.
be the same price as a flight?
I don't know.
halfway
I
around
feel
Bro,
the
like
world?
it's cheap as shit to
You're
go to
leaving the
Mexico.
country. Let's see.
Talking about
Chicago
fucking $30 a night
to
in Egypt. It's fucking $30 a night
Mexico.
in Mexico. You
Let's
know,
see.
we got hella weed too.
Ew.
Chicago to Mexico City. Oh wow. Wow.
How much?
Look at this. 4-hour flight. 4-hour 20-minute flight. $239.
Yep.
How about it?
We can go right now.
You can go,
Wanna go?
right now.
This
That's all
moment.
tips, baby. That's all tip money.
It's free.
That's all that is.
Yeah,
Look at
I
this.
got, I
We
got
could
airline
drive if
points.
you
Let's
want.
fucking
You
grow.
want to drive?
I'll drive to what's it called? Tijuana. I'm not driving to Mexico
Bro,
City.
look at this. Look at this. $106. Chicago O'Hare to Mexico City.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's so much cheaper to go to Mexico than it is to go to fucking
Look at this.
Egypt.
Cheap flights from Chicago to Mexico City. $61.
See, I feel like I'd not want to pay $61 for a flight.
Oh no,
No.
that's on Spirit or something.
No,
I'm not
I'll
doing
spend
that.
I'll spend 300. 200.
I'm fine with two something.
Yeah, I'm
two something.
about to something. I don't need first class
Yeah.
or anything. Just
What's
give me,
the I mean, I feel like how hard is it to visit those pyramids though? Like are we going to get fucked up? No, we should
I
be
think
fine.
it depends. I mean, if you do your research and everything,
But I think we'll be fine.
I just
like
don't want to
Based on
be
nothing.
in Mexico City.
that's the
Like,
thing.
I'll
Like,
be in Mexico City with like a guide or like a bus or something. Like, all right, we're gonna go here. Like, don't leave this 2-block perimeter and be back in an
that's
hour.
the thing. Like I don't want to get fucking
I'm cool with
kidnapped
that.
and murdered.
Well,
Like you
there's
know what
that
I mean?
other pyramid in Graham Hancock's show we got to look at too now.
there's
Oh,
Oh yeah,
in
but I think that one's by Mexico City.
this
There's
one.
probably cool boxing stuff in Mexico City.
Tijuana. I know they have cool boxing shit. I'm sure they do in Mexico City, but
uh
boxer.
Cholula.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah. Fucking boxing's usually the seedier people here in the States, so I can only imagine
Yeah.
going to Mexico, going to a boxing arena, like, we will be kidnapped.
No.
Christian looks Mexican. Would probably be.
Until she talks.
That's true. No, I mean, I think we'd be okay. Like, I think we'd be fine.
Providing
Maybe
no
fine.
evidence.
Famous
watched a-
last words.
I found a YouTube video. I found a channel of this dude. He was just in Afghanistan. Like literally just in Kabul, Afghanistan 2 weeks ago. And he stayed for 2 weeks by himself. And he's a white dude from Canada, and he just walks the streets Like, the Taliban comes up and they stop him. They check his passport, and he goes, "Nah, man, I'm just a tourist." And they go, like, "What the fuck? Like, we don't get tourists. Like, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm just showing people, like, Afghanistan's cool." And they go, "Nice, man. Have a nice day. Take care." Taliban's just, like, chill. If he's fine and...
Some of the Taliban.
I don't know. He met, like, 5 of them. Like, he was getting stopped, like, every, like, few blocks. And then they would just take a picture with him because they don't see white people too often. And that was fucking it. But I feel like if he's fine in Afghanistan...
Yo.
I feel like
how
we're fine in
fun
Mexico.
would it be to see a white person if you've never seen one before?
That's what I mean.
You're like, holy shit, a ghost.
That's what bro.
You're like, oh, son of a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
You guys are real. No, dude. Like, he literally has a GoPro on his chest, and he's just walking down the streets and through, like, these markets where they're selling, like, the shit the Americans left. They're selling bulletproof vests that say, like, property of U.S. government.
Yeah.
They're selling, like, government, like, dude, there's a tent that just has guns in it, that they're just selling guns. The dude's asking him, like, "So what's, like, the legalities of having a gun here?" And he's like, you just buy it. What do you mean? You just buy it, and then, you know, you just have a gun. Like, that's the rules here.
You mean, like, if you steal a gun?
You can
like, no.
You, I guess you can apply for a permit or something, but, like, literally he's walking down these streets, and people's heads are whipping around, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, and they're like he has a crowd following him. Like,
That sounds like something I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's wild.
See, I would
But
feel
that's
much
in
safer with
Afghanistan. We're going to Mexico City.
I feel much safer with the Taliban, especially the Taliban being very happy with this as of late, as opposed to going to the cartels. in
Cartels, a lot of
Mexico
wild
City.
cards. A lot of people trying to
Yeah,
do
I
the
mean,
craziest thing.
Yeah.
And especially that dude was Canadian.
That's
Yeah.
So if you give
That was
someone a
I'll
Canadian
give you that.
passport,
I'll give you
compared to
that.
like, here's my American
we couldn't
passport.
go there with our white devil American passport.
Yeah.
Maybe just get like a little like cover on the outside as it looks like a Canadian one and give them.
The other big white people, Russia, bring it back to that. So there was this Russian kid.
This is very interesting.
There was this
Listen to
Russian
this.
kid. What was it?
He was a child. He was like a savant. He was a child genius. His mother said at like 2 weeks he was holding his head up by himself.
Yeah, 2 weeks he could hold his head up by himself.
By 1 year he was
He could like
he was
paint and write, and like at 2 years he could speak like fine and everything. Like
read.
he just progressed like wildly fast. So then he get a sip of water for this.
I don't know. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how it. We'll keep going.
He says that I don't know if it's reincarnated or if like
Oh, this yes.
he came as like I don't know how, if it's reincarnated or if it's some other type of like transfer of something, but almost like
Transfer of consciousness.
almost like Kurama in Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know if it's reincarnation or that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Pulled that reference out of my ass. I don't know how the fuck I was going to explain that shit. Appreciate it. So he says he's from Mars. He's a pilot on Mars 1,000 years ago. His world was destroyed in a nuclear catastrophe, and he is on Earth now to try and prevent it. And he says that when we open the Sphinx by the mechanism behind its ear, our world will change. And then the guy who does the video I was watching, who like has a gazillion Sphinx pyramid, all
Shitload
these
of videos.
goes, I've never fucking seen this, but yep, here it is. And he zooms in on the fucking notch behind
It's
the
a
Sphinx's
fucking
ear.
mechanism
And
behind the ear.
He goes, it's a blocking stone. So I guess it's like you slide that bitch out of the way.
and some shit falls
Yeah.
and fucking shit opens. He's
Not
never,
to mention the other
this is a man
three
who's-
passages
This is a man who has
on the Sphinx. but
tons
yeah.
of videos on the Sphinx, studied the Sphinx, probably looked at
Has
it from
been there.
every
He's
single.
traveled the world. He like has pictures of himself at a lot of these sites.
Never noticed that, but this fucking crazy
Child.
Russian dude.
Who's doing like equations on a fucking
Yeah,
whiteboard.
was like, yeah, when they open up the Sphinx with the mechanism behind the ear, the world will change.
And then it had a picture of him as an adult, and it was like, he has not been seen since
Yeah, and then he's fucking missing.
Yeah.
He's gone. I don't know.
And apparently he
Nick,
said,
what do you think about
he
that?
said there's more people like him and that they're called indigo children, which when I Googled it, all I found was a Wikipedia thing that said some that I didn't read at all. And I saw one thing that said sometimes people diagnose their children instead of, if they don't want to accept having special needs, they go, they're an indigo child, actually. And that's why they're like that.
so
That's why they're not fitting your societal norms.
So
And
it's
you
a
just-
mentally challenged man who's saying this?
No. That was just like the one bit I retained from the Wikipedia thing. I was like, well, that's fucked.
Isn't that crazy to you?
I literally just want to go climb on the Sphinx and just like kick that block.
That's what I
out
mean.
on the
There's
way
no.
down.
Well, did you watch when those two guys, did we watch that on here?
I don't think we watched it. I think we talked about it last time.
When the
What?
two guys went in the Sphinx?
When the two guys went in the Sphinx, but they got pulled out, and the one dude, the two guys, they jumped down into they crawled
Oh,
into.
you talked about it. Like
Yeah.
you saw something on the way back up or some shit.
Yeah, and the way up they saw a passageway that was
Yeah.
like broken down or boarded up.
And there's
I'm telling you, and I'm
definitely
not,
shit in there.
and I'm not condoning people breaking into things and like doing breaking laws or whatnot. But I think some brave person needs to sacrifice themselves.
Were
and
we talking about it on here?
yeah, we were.
Instead of school shooting,
Oh yeah, I did that shit instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would-
Yeah, go break into the Sphinx with Facebook Live streaming with like lights surrounding you and just start running. What happened?
Just please skip this. Fucking Christ. I hate people. I'm done.
she was a wolf. You thought she was a girl. She was a wolf.
She identified as a wolf?
Identified.
Is that what you're saying?
She was a wolf, Mark.
People are fucking crazy. I don't get it.
That is beyond the board.
Oh, is that the thing he saw?
This second, the front of the Sphinx, and has
Oh,
quite
nice. We
literally
got sound.
been boarded
Yeah, I figured.
up.
This is
I
from
have to say that the
Bright
first thing I
Insight.
thought of when
Jimmy
I saw these
Corsetti.
Photos is the ground radar image here, which identifies two possible cavities within the Sphinx, which are in the same direction that this boarded up tunnel proceeds. Unfortunately, we cannot see much that is beyond the boards, and I cannot tell which direction it goes from there. Perhaps it proceeds into a second tier above or another direction. We just can't tell. But what I do know is that this particular tunnel was not shown or discussed by the world's two most renowned Egyptologists, where they specifically stated that there is, quote, nothing underneath,
Bullshit.
yet they mention nothing in reference to tunnels within the Sphinx itself. Sphinx, or it is too high and too far. Hopefully
Yeah,
this
so like
cunning
he gets to
gentleman-
the bottom and there's nothing there, and then that tunnel is like halfway up the ladder or whatever. So it almost I don't know shit about fuck, but maybe that's like one of the ventilation shafts or whatever.
That tunnel?
Yeah, because it looks like it's not like carved nice, you know. It's not
Maybe.
like it's just like fucking
Yeah,
roughly hewn.
maybe. Or maybe that
Because there's
tunnel.
multiple chambers,
Or maybe that
multiple
tunnel.
openings.
Or maybe that tunnel leads to
A portal.
another tunnel, and that tunnel.
Netherworld.
Maybe that tunnel leads to one of the main chambers, and that chamber then opens up nicely to something else. But
Well, I
who-
guess I don't
who
know
was
how
the guy-
big that tunnel
Who was it? Robert Schock and John Anthony West.
about the rainfall.
Well, but then weren't those the ones doing the seismic readings for underneath the Sphinx, and they did find like
Oh,
a
under the
map
pause.
under the pause, and then didn't they find the labyrinth? Like, wasn't that popping up?
I don't know about if they found the whole labyrinth,
Oh.
but I remember the under the pause part.
But shit was popping up, like there were chambers underneath the pause. and
Bro,
everything.
there's a fucking like TV special of that Zahi Hawass guy like going down into the Sphinx, and then he comes back up and he's like, nothing's there. Like,
But then didn't it show like a
and then they like
boarded
never
up-
showed it again.
Yeah. And then he later said that there was no. Wasn't it he goes down there, says that there is a hallway or that there is
But then
a
like the next
passageway?
day, it's
And
like,
then, like, then-
nope.
Yeah, and then like the next thing comes out and he's like, no, that's all
Yeah.
American propaganda.
American propaganda.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
we're
all.
so fanciful with their ideas.
That's all dumb American propaganda. That's not real.
Same thing as politics.
show me.
Make everything about race.
So
and
show
blur
me.
the lines.
What
muddy
is
the
it?
water.
So what is it? Fucking explain it to me. That's what I don't get. So like we have this. There's a video of that. But now no one can fucking explain it to me.
Bro.
It's like the fucking antenna underneath Antarctica.
They've been finding some fucked up shit underwater.
No one can fucking see it. It's amazing.
My boy Mystery History, his channel, they found some
Which makes sense.
full like Giza setup. How you know how
Yeah.
Giza and the Aztec or Mayan ones those match up? Chichen Itza or whatever. They have like the same layout of like the 3 satellite ones.
Teotihuacan
Yeah.
matches up with Giza.
And bro, there's just shit underwater. Just lines
Which
up.
makes perfect sense because you would build these things on the coast and then like
we do now.
like we do now, and then like Graham Hancock said, the water fucking rose however many feet at the end of the ice age, sinking all of that shit. People moved inland. Massive islands became archipelagos and fucking chain of islands like Bahamas and like the Bimini Road and all that shit. So it's like, of course, all this shit's underwater.
The
but no one-
Sunderland.
No one wants to fucking look for it, and it's crazy. I don't get it. With advancements in like underwater drones now, you would think there would just be a dude on a boat throwing in this drone in the water, and then
People
just
spend fucking billions of dollars making Avatar and shit like that. You know what I mean?
No.
And fucking Lord of the Rings.
I don't get
Meanwhile, we got human history and
I don't get it.
documentaries. That's the thing. And all this shit that you go and do, you just stick a fucker with a camera down there with him, and then you make half your money back.
That's
like,
all it is.
on
Oh,
a documentary
immediately.
after.
Pay
show that
us.
shit.
Pay us. I'll go
Wow.
anywhere. We don't care. We'll
Depends
go.
where the funding's coming from.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't even have to send someone down anymore. It's all fucking dude. You could buy. I saw them online. It's a fucking underwater submarine with a 5K camera on
Bro,
it.
you know
the
what they want-
range? It can go 500 feet underwater.
Jesus.
Bimini Road's 20 feet underwater.
You know what they want to spend money on robots to go down underwater for? And they did it fucking like a decade ago. The Titanic, because fucking fruits want to know
Yeah.
what happened to the
Oh.
Titanic. Meanwhile, we got the fucking antenna
Yeah, there's
by
an
Antarctica.
there's an antenna on the fucking major fault line that like runs through the planet.
That nobody's claiming.
Yeah, nobody fucking knows. Nobody knows what it is. It's been disproven that it's coral because there's nothing else down there. It's
Yeah, I
the
love how that
only
doesn't
fucking
like
thing.
strike a chord in anyone.
No, this
there's like all
doesn't.
these fucking scientists. It's
No.
like I want to make my mark in the field,
Yeah.
and it's like, have you heard of this thing that no one's claiming?
Well, that doesn't line up with history.
but it's
How
there.
could that be there? Exactly, but it's there.
I love that this is what the pod devolves down into.
No,
every time.
this is what
doesn't
it-
make sense.
Shit doesn't make sense. Nothing makes fucking sense. And we need you guys to fund us to go on these expeditions to then uncover our lost history.
Maybe we're indigo children.
You're definitely Indigo Child, Zach.
I'm a fucking.
The reason I couldn't keep researching it was because the other links were like, test, are you an indigo child? And I was like, not for me. Can't do that.
Comes back, yes.
I think no matter what you put in, it probably comes back, yes. But I would be like, knew it.
You're special.
Yeah. Power, latent abilities.
I got my 23andMe. I was looking at my 23andMe DNA test thing. I have 95% more Neanderthal DNA than anybody that takes that thing.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
Isn't that upsetting?
Isn't that
that
weird?
you would get that? Not me.
Christian looked at hers and she goes, "Mine says 20%." I go, "That's weird. Mine says 95%."
So what does that entail?
That means that there's more DNA from, I guess we split from Neanderthals like 40,000 years ago or something, it said.
And
Yeah,
you just
but
have
they
a
were all-
shit ton of
There's
Neanderthals
like,
still in
there's
you?
like 2%.
Well, they were also still
like
fucking.
2% of my DNA like accounts for that or some shit, it said.
They were still fucking. They found evidence.
Really?
They could fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they fucked.
There's evidence.
Oh, they fucked. But what are Neanderthals? Neanderthal.
Other hominids.
Yeah, but is that like Homo erectus?
No, Homo erectus was, I think, an earlier one.
Earlier, okay.
If
so
I'm not
Neanderthal is
mistaken.
the thing before us.
I think.
Yes.
Well, no, a bunch coexisted at the same time, and then we warred.
And
And
obviously we came out on
Our
top.
crafty
I wonder
human
if we
minds.
actually warred, though. Like,
Or
do you
if
think
it-
we actually wore it? Or do you
I'm
think
sure it's like
one of
the-
them just kind of fell out?
Or
and
what
then
if
I'm
the
sure
other
it's
ones
I
came
think there's
in?
enough of them where it's a mix.
Or what if
Right.
or what if they live closer to where the cataclysm was at the end of the Ice Age?
True.
I don't know. Just imagine just having a giant caveman war.
Oh my god.
It is funny though because
Love.
I look at the
brutal.
23andMe thing,
Fuck.
and it gives you a map, and it says like your, I don't know what it's called, but it's like homeo something path or whatever. But it tracks, it goes back like your earliest like female person in your DNA and like where they came from in relation to like Africa, and it shows like
Cradle of
it
civilization.
literally shows like what Graham Hancock was talking about, where the common thought is people came up from Africa, through Europe, through Asia, over the land bridge, and then into.
And you were just sitting there chuckling.
I'm sitting there like these fools. These fools think.
Can I have my money back, please?
No, it's fucking crazy. But no, it was like it was just interesting to see like a diagram of it, and it's like, oh well, there's evidence now that people were coming up from South America, and they were coming
from Australia to South America.
yeah, and then up through South America, and then
riddle me that.
Craziness.
riddle me that, fuckers.
Experts in fucking genes and shit. Tell me how people in Australia and South America, the southern tip of it, explain to me why they're the only two peoples that share an unknown
Yeah, explain to
gene.
me why the Olmec heads are fucking African dudes. Damn it, that's a good thing. That's a fucking
That adds up.
That's an interesting fucking thing.
Why a bunch of Mexicans would carve
An African man, and
who they've never seen.
and mind you, they've never seen this person.
The Olmec heads look African. Meanwhile, their Quetzalcoatl guys are bearded European guys.
a bearded European or a Islamic dude.
Yeah.
Like no one fucking knows. They just say he was a bearded man, looked and sound foreign.
Yeah, true. True, it is usually like the documentary, like Ancient Aliens usually makes it sound white.
Yeah, it's a white man.
You are correct. It's more,
Yeah.
they say foreign.
Which
The-
foreign in my head.
I will say they do throw blue eyes in there a lot, though,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
leans white
Yeah.
over Arabic.
But like foreign, but then it's interesting because you have I'm gonna fuck it up, but it's like the 12 or the 9 whatever coming out of Egypt. Sages. But then, in that Graham Hancock thing, he was talking about Osiris and how
7, I think.
7,
7, 6.
but how Osiris got into a fight with Isis or something,
hmm
and Osiris wanted to branch off and create civilizations, and that's why in like Greece and stuff they have the Eye of Horus on their boats for good luck, the same thing that they do in Egypt.
Which,
but-
as we all know,
But then they were saying
part of the brain.
Quetzalcoatl did the same exact thing, and that he's a foreign person. So maybe Quetzalcoatl is part of that with like Osiris and another thing, but he got a brand new name on the other side of the world. And they didn't know who the fuck he was.
It's like in Egypt they have that Tutmosis guy, and then it's
Yeah.
like, is this Moses?
Yeah, like I don't know. But then all of those people, they all got handbags.
Which we don't even know if it's a handbag.
We don't know if it's a handbag.
Our other fun channel, Mind a Parent, we'll be doing collabs with all these guys.
Yeah, we got a new idea for a channel.
Yeah.
An interesting facts channel, something like this, where we're going to be talking about stuff like this in short format, shorts.
just
1 minute.
1 minute.
not even.
Just
Oof.
1 minute, quick facts. Quick facts. Boom, 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 boom.
Just like, did you know?
Why is the Eye of Horus on fishing boats in Malta?
So why do giants have 2 rows of teeth? Just hit them with the facts.
Exactly. You hit them with shit like this, shit that isn't going to be in the news,
Ta-
shit you can't hear anywhere else because Google curates your searches and the Smithsonian hides information.
Smithsonian's basement, second only to the Vatican. Let me tell you.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Oh, can you
Holy
imagine?
Fuck.
I get a hard dick thinking about what's in the Vatican.
I
get-
do, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be able to read any of it, so I'd
Just
be like,
fucking-
eh.
Just fucking
I wouldn't be able to read fucking shit in there.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Be like, oh, you got access to the Vatican's library. Do you know any Latin or Italian?
Yeah.
Nope. Like, cool, here's 3 books for you,
it's all,
bud.
it's half of it's in Sanskrit. It's
Yeah.
like, No, I do
Gotta bring my posse in with me.
I do get upset when I think about that. Where
Bunch
it's
of
like,
weirdos.
if we did find like the Dead Sea Scrolls or something, you can't fucking read it. It looks
No,
like
no.
garbage to you.
Yeah.
Half of it's so brittle, it's falling apart. Like,
If you just stumbled upon a Dead Sea Scroll like in a bottle, you'd be like,
you probably throw it out.
yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah.
go, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
This garbage
Oh, look, a message in a bottle.
bag.
Yeah.
People
No.
still do this shit?
Yeah. Guess your love will never know.
But no, it is interesting. It is interesting that they do hide shit in
Oh,
the
yeah,
Vatican.
bro. Well, everyone hides shit. China hides all of their fucking pyramids.
Which is fucking,
We hide shit all the time.
they hide them with
Area
dirt. They
51.
bury them.
And admittedly, ancient Egypt did hide shit. They concealed knowledge that was only meant for a few. And it's like, you wonder,
Those
If-
vibrations.
well, it's like, you can't have everybody knowing everything. Like, it's not for everybody. But
But
that's
is that
like,
the thought now?
well, that's exactly the thing. It's like, where's the line drawn? Where it's like, well, they know not to tell everyone because there is an actual, like, there's powers at play. If you
Yeah.
understand, like,
Yeah.
how to control vibrations or whatever, not everyone else knows. Where now it's just like, it's almost like perceived power. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I'm all dressed up here.
Well, that's what it is with like government stuff
Yeah, that's
now. I
what I
think
mean.
where it's like you're only in power because you either forced yourself in there or you were elected. But it's
Bought
like,
it.
but it's a fake power. Like you're not really doing anything.
Like, everyone was freaking out over Trump, and it's like the second he's not a president anymore, it's like no one, like, what happened?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
He's not on Twitter, not president. I don't hear shit about him.
Honestly, like it's I don't want to be a dick or anything and be insensitive, but through like my life, like with the changing of the presidents, other than like the political, like go
Yeah.
Trump or Obama or Bush or whoever, I don't notice a single fucking
I don't
change.
either. I don't
never
either.
do.
And
The
there's
only
like, oh,
thing-
the gas prices are because of this person.
Yeah,
The only
they
thing
just go up.
Like they go up, they go down.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man.
the only thing I would say I noticed when Trump was in, but this only makes sense because I had stock during Trump was in, and I had stock when Biden was in, and the stock market in the economy was up when Trump was in, but it could have been up. He could have been coasting off of Obama.
Yeah, it went down and then
so
just
who
had to go
knows?
back
Because
up,
it
yeah.
constantly does do
Yeah.
this. So maybe he was just on an upturn, and then this dude's in here when it's fucking down here, and then the next guy comes in and it's up there. But
Yeah.
then I don't know.
It's a weird system to be like, all right, you got in, your guy got in. Well, we'll do everything in our power to make sure he can do nothing, and then we'll switch roles in 4 years.
And just
Yeah.
keep the stalemate going
and we just
for as long as possible
just
until there's a
inching.
revolt.
Which then you wonder if people did just like step away and not have as strong opinions about anything, or if they just did away with the party system, what would happen?
I don't know. It's just you got too many fucking people, bro. You got way too many fucking people.
Too many people, but like, what if like,
Too many people talking.
but what
too.
if they did away with the party system and you just elected
You just had a
just say
senate like
that
Greece.
that person, like he doesn't belong to a party, he's this person
No,
that
he's like
you
the neighborhood
elected.
representative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where it's
like a senate.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
it's one person, like a
Not more.
but no, like where like if someone didn't have like that party system and it was just like it's
Well,
just
the
like
party
here-
system's not that bad. It's just that it's like this weird, like, you can only pick one of the two.
Well, that's
And
what
it's
I
like,
mean, like-
well, there's other ones. And it's like,
Well,
no.
as soon as you pick a third one that goes anywhere near another one, like,
But then-
okay, now you're both going to lose, dumbasses.
Well, yeah, so that's why it never takes
Yeah,
off.
you took a
'cause you're
third,
just
you
shooting
took a
yourself in
third,
the
and then,
foot.
yeah, that's
but
kind
the
of
issue
fucking...
but the issue with the party system is you get people like my dad or you get people like
Well,
like
it turns into
Julie
teams, for
where
sure.
where it's like my dad has voted Republican his entire life. No matter how much of a fucking asshole the Republican is, he's
you vote
always
Republican.
going to
Yeah.
vote Republican
Makes
because
sense. I get that.
Yeah, because he can't stoop low enough to go to the other side.
I mean-
He's not going to find himself doing that. So you get people like that, and then you get people on the other side, like my cousin, who has only ever voted Democrat, no matter if it's Biden, no matter if it's some other dumb fuck. He's
Those
only going to
teams.
vote. He's only going to vote Democrat. Yeah, because it's a team thing. So it's like, what if the teams went away and you're just going on like, well, this person, I like this person because he's got this, and this.
tell me one fucking reason you dislike or like the vice president.
Also,
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
things
No
that
one actually
She's a woman.
pays attention
No, I
to
don't
that
know.
shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody pays attention to that shit. It's so much easier to be like, nah, I know I have this team, and this team
Yeah.
usually goes for this shit, so it's a
Yeah.
lot easier
It's
to
convenient.
just get on this boat
Yeah.
and just boop boop boop.
And
boop,
mind
boop,
you,
blew
if
all
the
way
party
down.
system did go away, you're never gonna fully get rid of it until like generations are phased out.
No,
where
for
it's
sure.
like
You're still
because
gonna have
because
the group of people
someone's
that
gonna
like the
have
old way as
yeah
people
someone's
that
gonna
like
have
the
like
new way.
yeah someone's gonna have X amount of opinions and that person's gonna go, well, they lean a little more Republican when that was a thing.
Yeah. I think it's also crazy how that shit switched. Like fucking 2 ships in the night all of a sudden. How the Democrats used to be called Republicans and they just kind of like
They're
flip-flop
like-
over time.
actually.
Like, no, actually, we're this. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. being
I don't
called
know
a
how the
Republican.
fuck that happened.
The grand old party. No, I don't know.
Uh,
It's weird. Doesn't make sense. And
No, I think we got too many people. We got to go back to the Senate.
It's
We
really
gotta
just a
go back
divide.
to
It's a
ancient
divide
Greece.
and conquer thing.
We
gotta have a council.
need to take away like half the people right off the bat. Just a little bit of genocide.
Yeah.
Just let Thanos snap.
Well, let's not do that. But
Thanos copter.
All right, we'll rate the people, and then the lowest rating will be gone.
I'm a 5-star man.
you see, China has a red sky.
What?
I've seen a lot of fucked up shit with
What'd you say
China
to me?
lately, bro.
What'd you say? China's got a red sky
China's sky is red.
right now?
I did research.
Dude, they're fucking spraying chemicals.
Yo,
fucking
they're
everywhere
spraying
and shit.
chemicals from
It's-
drones. They locked the family in their fucking house
Dude,
because they like
so many
detected
people.
COVID.
If you
Oh, dude, yeah, they're
do you
doing
see
crazy
that shit
shit.
with the phones,
No.
so if you have like if your cousin got sick with COVID, you got yellow on your phone now. So
What do
like
you mean?
you're fucking yellow. So like they're gonna go to your house,
Like your
literally,
screen?
yeah. So they zip tie your fucking like doors closed, like your handles, and they lock your ass in there.
There's just a man in his home taking a video outside of a guy zip tying his handles shut.
What if he runs out of food?
Yeah, whatever.
They'll try to deliver you.
That's
food,
the
I
Chinese
guess.
government's take, not mine.
That's their sky right now? What does this mean? Give me some vowel.
70. Local officials informed locals that this phenomenon had nothing to do with solar activity. According to local sources, the red color of the sky was caused by the reflection of red light from a fishing boat catching Pacific
It's a
sorry.
lot of red
The local
light.
Times report quoted the Zhoushan Meteorological Bureau, who explained it was foggy and cloudy in Zhoushan on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was drizzling at the time of the red sky, which might have been caused by the reflection of light from the low-level clouds. Experts
off.
from the Space Physics
Are you
Research
fucking kidding me?
China University of Geosciences in Wuhan noted that the crimson sky was
Wuhan.
not caused by any
Got our best
evidence
guys on the
of solar
case.
activity as the solar and geomagnetic activity was
Yo,
caused.
what the
In
fuck?
fact, China has not witnessed the blood red sky for the first time. According to Live Science, the sky across China, Japan, and Korea became crimson on September 10th, 1770, and the hue lingered over for a week. Several studies have been conducted on this historic occurrence in an attempt to determine what caused it.
Yo,
Hisashi
that's-
Hayakawa, a historian and astronomer at Japan's
That's
Osaka
fucking-
University,
That's
and his
scary.
colleagues
Did they say a fucking fishing boat reflection caused the sky to light up?
It was a fishing boat reflection.
Dude, if you had a couple of aircraft
some-
carriers, they would have
God
fucking lighted up like
damn.
that.
No, you some
Holy
kind of
shit.
dumb American. You don't know.
You don't know
how-
science.
You don't know how science works.
Jesus Christ.
Not everyone's sky's blue.
That's crazy.
Our sky red like the red sun.
You know,
It's red
China's
like a
scary,
frag.
bro. China's scary as fuck.
Oh, it's horrible. When you said social credit score.
But I don't. So they're. What's
They're
the
still
explain
battling
the
the-
yellow phone thing?
They're
to me
battling the coronavirus like horribly still.
Yeah.
Horribly.
They set up
because
like
they're so overpopulated.
again. Is it that or is it a control thing?
No, it's that.
both, I guess.
Yeah, I think both. But
Because
it's like,
I've seen
they have like the units where they have like 90,000 fucking like single
Pods.
pods where it's like you're sick, we're gonna lock your ass up in there.
Get in the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a field where it's just like little like alien spaceships, like all like 2 feet from each other.
Really?
horrifying.
Little
shit.
cube pods.
Yo, that's crazy. Because I've seen
Massive
videos
riots.
of
Yeah,
like
which I was happy to see. Like, because you think about it sometimes, and it's like it seems like they're all just docile and take it.
Nah, bro.
I was happy to see like.
Well, I mean,
I
if
know
they're-
Hong Kong riots.
If they're
and shit.
locking your ass in your fucking house, like, and you're starving, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop off some rice like next week or something," like,
hopefully,
you'd be fucking angry as shit when
Oh,
you left
yeah.
that bitch. I'd be
I was glad to
rioting
see
too.
I'd be dead.
I have seen the video. I have seen the videos where like people get off a plane in China and like they scan their shit and like it pops up red, and then you get put in this like rolling quarantine pod that you're just fucking in, and they just
Yep.
wheel you to wherever.
You know, if you get red, you're done. You're chilling.
You're done, bud.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So if your cousin gets COVID, they lock you in your house.
I'm not sure on the technicalities of it all. I don't know if you have to like had
We're gonna
spend
say
time
yes
with
for
them or
this
something,
argument.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure like if someone you have close encounters with, like if you went to work the night before and your boss got fucking red flagged that night and they know that you were with your boss, they'll probably gonna give you fucking yellow or something.
That's crazy.
I don't know the technicalities of it all. That's just what I've
Imagine
seen.
going to leave your house in the morning and just like, what the fuck?
I've seen fucking people like running at people with like their phones just because they're red, and people like fucking like running away and shit. They're scaring the hell out of people. Like, don't get me sick, don't get me sick.
That's crazy. That so your phone just turns red, like the screen?
I think it's like an app or something. It's
Oh.
like show me like what your I don't.
Show me your color.
I'm.
Show me your color.
They
What
have
color
the
are
whole
you?
Fucking.
I can't wait
What
to-
color are you,
I-
fucking weirdo?
I
You look
can't
different
wait to
than me.
isolate the audio of you yelling that.
Show me your color.
Yeah. What fucking color?
You're a different color than me. You got a quarantine.
Could you imagine having like the internet
You yellow
run by the
fuck.
fucking government? Oh, that'd be terrifying.
It's like that
Absolutely
Black
Did you hear-
Mirror.
terrifying.
Do you hear how China curates their TikTok algorithm? Do you hear about that?
How they curate.
China TikTok comes from China.
Yeah, they
and I
steal
guess-
all your information.
So
all
they
your fucking
so they
key swipes and
curate
everything.
so they curate their algorithm. So what we see on TikTok is like what kids see on TikTok when they're scrolling is like prank
Cool
videos,
dances.
prank videos, like people like defying the government, like shit like this is fucking bullshit, blah blah. People like rising up. But in China, it's like educational shit. Like it's all curated.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, isn't that wild?
Well, you can't fucking go and like search some shit.
can't
on
do anything.
China
Yeah,
internet. Like that shit's blocked.
Yeah.
Like
But people are saying that like, oh, China's curating the algorithm to bring down other nations to show them the bullshit to corrupt the youth. But in China, they're trying to make their youth better by showing them like educational shit.
China is good.
Yeah, China good.
Nah, bro, that's stupid as hell. That's freedom of information and freedom of speech and everything. If you want to look at the fucking riots and you want to look at pranks, you can look at fucking pranks and shit. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be weird if you're like,
But it's not force fed to you.
right.
Yeah.
But like, it's not force fed to us either. Like, you're fucking watching.
I mean,
those prank
if
videos.
you open up
If-
TikTok, that's all you see.
right? But if you hit, I don't like these prank videos or whatever, or don't show me these. You're gonna get something else.
Yeah, that's
You're
your
gonna get
algorithm,
fucking
maybe.
baseball or something else instead.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
It was interesting.
China's fucking scary with their
Yeah.
TikTok. They're stealing so much information and shit. So much.
Yeah.
Fucking memorizing your key swipes and everything. I don't like that at all. They're gonna fucking get your bank accounts and everything through that shit.
People are up in arms about the Graham Hancock thing I hear too, saying he's corrupting the youth and corrupting America with his fake bullshit.
Say, who on earth is saying that?
Yeah, people are upset.
Bots.
I mean,
Bots.
why? Again, just it's information. It's free information. Like, take it or you're gonna discredit it. Like,
Say something
Prove
that
it
grab a
wrong.
camera and
Prove it wrong.
Yeah, show me how it's wrong.
Prove
Just
it
prove
wrong.
it.
Like that's really at the end of the day, it's like
I love the flat earther that tried to prove the flat Earth thing.
he's out there and he's like, so
So if we see the light, that means the Earth is curved. And he's looking and he's like, all right, now put it in. He's like, I could still see it. You have to put it in the thing. And he's like, no, it is where you said it is. And he goes, huh.
it's not quite how I'm.
This isn't, well, all right.
Huh.
He just like proved the Earth to be round.
Genius.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people that discredit Graham Hancock, they might have that fucking moment. But then not post it.
Right.
Be like, all right, delete the video. We're done here. That's a wrap.
On that latest
Inconclusive.
Live stream.
on that latest Rogan, he was talking about bringing like debate people on to like debate them. That would be great. if they
Rogan
did that
keeps
again.
saying it, and Randall and Graham keep going like, I don't think you're going to find anybody. There was literally like talking to Jordan and being like, maybe we'll get to watch you play one-on-one. And they're like, I don't think you're going to find anybody who wants that work.
Where did Graham Hancock go where they wouldn't let him in?
Serpent Mound in Ohio.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Oh,
Again.
we're going to go to Serpent Mound, and we're probably going to do damage somewhere.
Like, how it's not like physical damage. Let's.
Emotional trauma? What do you, yes, physical. We're going to wreak havoc. Not to the monument.
To the gift shop
To the gift shop, okay.
with my checkbook. My
Yes.
Serpent Mound t-shirts.
But
and
like
keychains.
fucking wild again, like free information. Like you tell me you won't let someone go there and like
It's like a
make
national
documentary.
park, essentially.
Yeah, like holy
Graham Hancock's
shit.
beliefs don't line up with our own and our own theories on how this Serpent Mound was here.
And therefore, we won't let him look
Therefore-
at it.
Therefore, you're not coming in, bud. You're
Wouldn't
not.
you be like, yeah, come look at it. Maybe you'll come around to our way of thinking once you like get a better look
Yeah.
or whatever. Being like, nope.
Because people are scared.
I would imagine, be like, yeah, come on here, and then we're gonna have like our head fucking like park ranger, or, like the guy
Yeah.
who knows everything, like walk you through it, or like whatever, or, like give you the tour.
He was at some mound in like fucking Missouri or somewhere, and he
Oh.
had that park ranger guy, and it was literally like a dude, and not like a scientist. And he's
Yeah.
like, what can you tell me about this? He's like,
They're old.
honestly, not too much.
we don't know much
yeah.
about this.
It's pretty
Poverty-
much.
Poverty Point.
Yeah.
That's what that was called.
He's like, it is so old, as you were saying.
As you were saying, what do you know about it? Maybe you can enlighten us. Well, see, I think we are a species with amnesia.
Have you seen my episode on what's the other one he says crazy?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
I love how they talk. It's so fucking funny.
Aluminium.
Good.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
See
The
what's in
Illinois mounds look pretty weak. I'll be honest with you.
No, there's some of the best ones.
They look pretty weak.
some of the best ones. What are you talking about?
What's the one by Missouri? The big one.
Ours or
Ours.
It's like just a
Cahokia?
bunch of hills.
Cahokia.
listen, man.
Some
Ours was the
sticks.
center of the biggest Native American trading
There
system.
ain't shit there now.
Because it was all made of
Burned.
wood and stuff.
Burned.
You going to an open ass field.
Yeah, but you got to think, man.
Use your imagination.
You got to think that those mounds were put in that spot for a reason. It's probably
Again, if I could go there with
Energy.
a shovel and be like, let's fucking see what's in this mountain.
no, not what's in it. The energy. It's there to preserve the
Hook
spot.
up like a D battery or something, bro.
Nah, boy, hook up my brain to the vibe, to the wavelengths.
Just take mushrooms, just lay down a blanket and take a
Yeah,
nap.
that's what I'm going for. Like, protect me. I'm going in
That good
I'm
aura
going-
field.
I'm going in, boys.
just with our DMT IV drip. Like, all right, everyone in
Wheels
position.
in. No, he's on life support.
Yeah.
This was his.
This was Make-A Wish.
We're from
Kid's
Make
got
a Wish.
cancer.
We're from Make a Wish. He's in a bad spot.
That should be our grift. We just shave my head the rest of the way and fucking walk around.
Say you have cancer.
yeah,
Put
we're
you in a
like,
wheelchair.
he just wants to see he just wants to lay in the
He
sarcophagus.
just wants to see the pyramid before he dies.
That's all he wants. That's
Can
all
my-
he has ever wanted.
Can my friend, my best friend, see the pyramid before
He dies next week, okay? He doesn't have much left longer
He's
to
got
live.
3 months to live, for Christ's sake.
Start coughing.
I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want
I
to
got
tell
the
him,
black lung pop.
but you're bringing it up and you're really upsetting him.
It's probably 2 months now.
This is probably too much.
I don't even know how much longer he can see.
We should probably go home.
After.
No. Come on in. We're sorry. We're coming. Thank you.
Everybody clear out for a minute.
Here's
Thank you.
Here's a
The
Benjamin.
fucking cameras out from the fucking.
Here's a Benjamin
yeah.
for your troubles. I know this is worth a lot here.
All our life support machines just fucking deconstruct into
Yeah.
film equipment.
3D cameras.
Oh
Just
my
getting the
God.
whole fucking room.
Like in a rehearsal. It's like we actually 3D mapped your apartment.
No, we have a 3D. We have a rebuild of this pyramid.
Yeah.
in a warehouse.
You know what's
in
fun?
Connecticut.
I don't know why with the hieroglyphs, why more people don't try to like enhance them. You know what I mean? Like there's pictures of them. It's like, okay. And that's awesome that we have those, and that's
Highlight
like
it.
the legit one. Yeah.
Give
but
me
for
highlight.
my viewing ease, give me one where you fucking traced everything over in the right color and I can just look at it.
Yeah.
I understand that I still want the original for like fine details, but like
Sure.
I still wish I took pictures of everything in the Met in that
Yeah.
room. Fucked up, man.
I screwed the pooch
It's
on
probably
that one.
online. Can we see I put some news articles in there.
I like how you wait till we're at an hour, be like, well, we.
I forget about it because I like to add new ones throughout the week. So if we could just burn through these.
Why burn through them?
Here's an interesting one. Not those. Scroll down. The pictures. News. In 1971, a thief broke into a house and was shot in the legs by a trap set by the homeowner. The thief then sued for damages.
Trap set up?
He then sued for damages and won.
That's like that scene in Liar Liar.
A burglar fell through the skylight in my friend's house. Do you know what happened, Mr. Fletcher? He sued my friend. You know what else happened? He won.
He won.
Nice.
Didn't like it. World population officially reached 8 billion.
I thought it's been 8 billion.
No, it just reached 8 billion.
Disgusting.
Scientists have discovered that on occasions, an octopus will punch a fish for no reason other than spite.
Love to see that.
Thank you.
1 for 3.
Next. This I found interesting.
The sponsored one?
This is interesting. Yes, I found this as an ad. This is called the IV Doctor. You can pay this company to come out and administer IV drips into your body, like detox and like other shit. Look at these fucking psychopaths just sitting in their house, IV'd up.
Isn't this just like alcoholics with
actually,
expendable?
I saw that on.
So
a
there's
show
a
once before.
there's a link there, and there's different ones. Some of them are fucking weird. That's not it. That's not the link. That's the link.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
No fucking shit. The cleanse, hydration, electrolyte.
That's
Look
not
at
bad.
this. Detox. Look at go down. Look at this. Rescue. Look at this. Food poisoning, jet lag relief, migraine relief. Look at this.
Beautiful.
$400. Isn't this crazy?
That's not bad.
Isn't that like a weird thing though to you? Like just have a doctor, like have some dude come over, hook you up.
$1,500.
Now, honestly, I'm
specialty infusion.
surprised it took this fucking long.
It's just wild.
It's weird that this is happening.
Vitamin
like,
B
after-
injection.
but they already have like the liquid IVs and stuff. It's weird that
No,
this is happening.
right, but like
first.
liquid IVs just kind of.
You ever do that? Those are actually pretty nice.
No, I like them. Don't be wrong, but like an IV drip is a hell of a lot different.
Yeah, I didn't see fucking morphine on the list either.
Well, that's because most people aren't fucking animals.
I'm in
Zach.
pain. Intense pain.
No, I was watching a show once. It was like one of those like food, like drink shows or whatever the fuck, and they just went ham one night and were just fucking obliterated the next morning. So they had like some people come to their hotel
did
and like
this?
give them an IV drip.
Really? And it worked?
Yeah, they were like fucking perked up right away, and they're like
That's crazy.
hanging out, chilling like the
Imagine
rest
this-
of the day.
Imagine just flushing your system.
Oh, I would. I'm saying like $200. I would totally pay $200 to get rid of a hangover. Are
I
you
need
kidding
you-
me?
I need you to pull out.
at the time.
Oh yeah. Afterwards, I'm like, that was so stupid. I should have
Yeah.
just bought Gatorade.
Yeah.
Fuck. It
I
took
need
them
you
an
to-
hour, 2 hours to get here.
Is there a machine that like pulls out all of your blood, cleans
What?
it, and then puts it back into you?
Your
No.
kidneys and liver? Yeah, they have that at like dialysis
Not
places.
all your blood.
No, pull it all out.
That's kidney dialysis.
Oh, is that what it?
Yes.
No. Dialysis
Yes.
is when kidneys don't siphon your blood.
Yes.
That's where your piss goes.
they clear it out.
Clears out your piss. Or no. What do your kidneys do?
Your kidneys clear out your blood and shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
So dialysis.
Because my buddy's wife does that shit. She's got shitty kidneys, so she has to go like a couple times a week and like,
Really?
yeah, she gets her blood taken out of one arm, and it goes through the machine, cleans it, and it goes back into the other arm.
my dad's stepdad, who's rich. That's how he's rich. He was a surgeon first, but then he opened up a bunch of those places.
That's what my buddies. That's what my buddy's dad did. Where we go to Michigan. He was a dialysis dude.
So you know about dialysis?
Yeah, I didn't know that's what it was. I didn't know they cleaned your blood. I thought they just acted like your kidneys, but you're telling me the kidneys clean your blood. I thought
they do act like your kidneys.
I thought the kidneys
in cleaning the blood.
I thought the kidneys did something with piss, and
they do.
I mean, yeah, they do too. I mean,
and it does. It cleans.
Not everything's like you. Kidneys can handle more than one job.
Well,
Wrong.
well, we've been on long enough.
And on that note,
I
That
got
felt nice.
I got a Biden video if you want to watch it. It's
is it a
funny.
good one?
It's pretty funny.
Again, I just love that you wait till.
Oh, we were going hot. We were.
I
feeling
know.
good.
So why don't we save it for a time that we're like, not
Because I
going
get
hot.
more. There's shit happening every week. These
Okay.
are old.
Hey, well, on that note,
We got to
Sleepy
stay
Joe.
updated for our viewers.
Sleepy Joe.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I think it's. I haven't. Look, I have trouble even mentioning, even saying to myself, my own head, the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not. I haven't observed anything in terms of. There's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental or anything else.
You just tell me somebody scrambled that.
No, that's real. That's so real.
Oh my god.
Well, bro, it's so funny because I'm pretty sure I saw that same reporter tweeting all that shit about like, oh, I hope democracy doesn't
Oh,
like
my God.
lose on election night tomorrow, like all that dumb shit. Meanwhile, it's like, how do you fucking hold a conversation? Like, you just have to be like, thank you, Mr. President, for your time.
I love the look.
Yeah, the look was great.
Look.
Look, Bill, David.
Can I call you Bill?
That was pretty funny.
I was gonna say maybe he's just tired. I'm like, nah, bro. That's not even like.
look.
Listen,
Look.
No more than a
I no
fly.
more see myself old as a fly. Flies only live like a week.
Day or two, bro. Like shit.
can we watch it again?
Let's watch it again one more time.
I really like
It's good.
How would you say your mental focus
It's
is?
this guy.
Oh, it's focused.
Oh, it's focused.
I think it's. I haven't. Look.
Look.
I have trouble even mentioning, even saying to myself, my own head, the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly.
Then fly.
I mean, it's just not. I haven't observed anything in terms of. There's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental or anything else.
Is he calling himself fly, or is he comparing himself to
you're
a
not
fly?
getting. No, he's
I
no
don't think-
older.
I don't understand
He's
what
no
he's saying, bro.
older- He's no
brother.
older than he is fly.
He's no older than he is fly, so he's not fly.
Oh my
He's not fly anymore.
Man,
he's an old man.
He's fly. Man. I'll
It's
tell you
so
that.
fun to think about how for the next 8 hours at work, me and you are just gonna be like, listen,
Look. He's no older than he is fly.
I'm older than.
Look, I haven't observed.
Oh,
Look,
it's focused.
I have trouble saying the number of my own head.
years.
Wrong.
Yeah, man. I just want to give that man a prompt for every single question he has asked.
He needs that IV drip, but like with Fountain of Youth.
He needs someone talking to him in his
Hydrenochrome,
fucking
they
ear.
call that.
Yeah,
Hydrenochrome.
Biden didn't get
Hydrenochrome.
hooked up on Epstein's Island.
That's the
Clearly,
issue.
'cause he's got no adrenochrome.
No.
Look at that guy. He looks like he's got mortician makeup on.
Stay tuned for the Biden interview we're going to be doing soon.
Looks like he's been put together at a fucking funeral.
What do you think he smells like?
Old, like,
Not a funeral home.
Like
a
mothballs?
hospice.
yeah.
Or hospice?
What's that guy in the office? What's he do? He's got like seeds or something like sprouting in his
Yes.
drawer.
Ah,
That's what he smells like, I would imagine.
like dirt. Like a
Or what
fine
I said.
like a fine chamois.
What's
I
that
don't know.
from?
I don't know. I don't know. get yourself a fine chamois.
It's from something.
It is from something. And if you guys want to hear the
Comment
real
below if you know.
Comment below if you know, but if you really want to hear where it's from, stay tuned next week for the Stoned Apes podcast, people. We are on TikTok. We don't go live. We're on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Catch yourself. We're not going to stoop as low to catch ourselves on Meta, but you can stay tuned for all your Stoned Apes updates on YouTube. And we've been on for an hour 10, people, and that's it. That's it. We got nothing. We're out, and we're a little gay. But that's how it works. You fuckers take care.
Why are we gay? Yes.